up, beautiful souls? Your boy is back with another subreddit video. Today we are back on r/niceguys. You know the deal. This is home of some of the cringiest guys out there, guys that are fedora tippers that become villains as soon as they get rejected. And I am so excited to be diving into this with you guys. Real quick though, you guys gotta stay tuned because we are so close to getting to apply for remonetization. If everything goes well, we're gonna be live streaming these subreddits. I'm also gonna be doing new content as well, gaming videos, and hopefully some video essays as well. I'm gonna get your guys' feedback on that soon enough in regards of what kind of videos you guys want in regards of video essays and stuff like that. So I'm excited for the future of this channel. With that being said, we are also gonna be doing bingo. If you guys are interested in bingo, I will link in the description box what I use and the entries for that. So we're gonna mix it up here, and this will be the bingo sheet of the day. But yeah, let's get straight into it. And hopefully we can hit bingo for once, because we like never hit bingo. I'm so bad at bingo, guys. I also moved the screen a little bit better, because I know I used to cover up the posts whenever we play bingo, so this hopefully you guys can read along with me. All right, we got first post here. I recently discovered this on this old Facebook post. The most surprising thing to me is that a woman wrote it. Oh, wow. Okay, so a girl wrote this. The girls that voted for Biden, oh, this is 2022, by the way. The girls that voted for Biden because, quote unquote, Trump is disrespectful to women are the same ones that date assholes over nice guys. What study did you conduct to come up with this? If you feel attacked, it's because I am right. Okay, anybody who says this, I don't care what side you're on, left or right. If you feel attacked, it's because I'm right, you are a sucky person. Like, come on, dude. Like, to think that you're always right is just such a silly stance. And I love how in politics, people that are very extreme in one way will always say just some wild stuff just to get reactions and to post their side is better than the other. Like, it's just so stupid, man. Also, we get to knock off nice guy. She said that. And political post, one of the newer ones we added on. Let's go. 2. We're doing good. We're doing good. Also, I'm gonna go on a very quick tangent in regards of political posts on this channel. I have recently had some comments say like, oh, Loon's not into politics, or he's a centralist, or he's not this or that, and I can't watch him anymore, I can't support him anymore. Hey, that's okay. For the ones of you that, for those of you that do support me, I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. At the end of the day, I don't want to be boxed in by a guy who is into politics for my channel. I am into politics in my personal life. I am not gonna bring that to YouTube yet. Maybe in the future we can get into that. And who's to say my views aren't like yours? Or who's to say my views are different from yours? I just don't wanna get into my views right now because we're reading posts about nice guys. It's fucking hilarious. But I understand some people, they genuinely just only wanna watch YouTubers or content creators that fit the exact same viewpoint as them. I don't like doing that. I like viewing people who have vastly different viewpoints, and I like supporting whatever content I just enjoy, regardless of their political views. But if you are specifically looking for that one guy or one girl that views the same, hey, to each their own, no problem. But if you are here to support me, I love you guys so much. Sorry for going on this tangent. It's just something that's been on my mind lately because I have had like a couple comments in the recent videos. All right, let's read the next one. I'm more feminist than you. We have a Snapchat essay, it looks like. All right, you thought, I've studied a lot of history. I'm probably more feminist than most girls who say they are feminists. What? History also helps debunk racism. Debunk racism? History helps debunk racism? How do you debunk racism? It's been something that's been systemically rooted in all of history. What? History would actually tell you that racism is a real thing. What are you fucking on? To me, the universe is just numbers. That is a crazy thing to say. From science, I think it helps me understand of people. For example, most people, if in a situation with the German right, I'm pretty sure he spelled right wrong. Yeah, right is spelled a lot different. Right. Yeah, he's super into history. Yeah, he studied a lot of it. He can't even spell right. All right, so for example, most people in the situation with the German Reich would have also done the same atrocities. Okay. Also, I understand why people are racist. Oh, wow. Okay. In similar environments, I think I would be too. All right, we get to knock off racism. This is a crazy outing of yourself. But okay, let's keep reading. However, we have some free will, so there are abnormalities that don't stick with the norm. Also, in a society without consequences, I think I would steal things. So you just have a very interesting moral system, moral compass compared to most people is what you're saying. I would be surprised if I ended up unaliving someone. This is what? Or I wouldn't be? I don't know. This is not a warning sign. Just think about it for a second. We are all animals, kinda. Art separates us a little, but our primitive subconscious instincts are there. That's a lot. Lol. This dude that was a whole lot of nothing burger, bro. What the are you even talking about? A lot of people, if given the opportunity, would not do those things. Some people 100% would without consequences, for sure. But if you were to say the German Reich, a lot of people would do, that's just so inaccurate, because even in the time period, okay, the actual time period of World War II, there were a lot of people against what the Germans were doing. So to say that a lot of people, most people, given the situation, would do those same atrocities, I don't know if that's very accurate. I'm really thinking about this. I think, yeah, with the pressures, if you had the powers of the regime and you were forced into a pressure to have to do certain things just to survive, that's another argument. But what your argument is just so downright silly. I think I can kind of understand what he's trying to get at, but the way that he says it is inaccurate. And also, the spelling of Reich is just so silly to me. I'm still on that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is a silly post. And how did he get from he's probably more feminist to the German Reich to like society without consequences? Like, this is just so interesting. I am very deep, yet I make no sense vibes. Yeah, that was a whole lot of nothing burger. I've studied a lot of history. German Reich. That's what r/I am very smart. This is not a warning sign. I don't agree. Yeah, this guy could be a danger to society. From science, I think it helps me understand of people. So many words without actually saying a single thing. Bro is as deep as a thimble, but thinks he's a philosopher. Yeah, for real, dude. He was saying a whole lot of nothing, and he was using a lot of words where it just didn't make sense. And how did he even connect this with him being a feminist? Like, I was really thinking that he was gonna talk about something. God, that was a good one. I really enjoyed reading that. All right, this one says, I'm very nice in person. I've actually had girls tell me I'm too nice. Okay, women have huge inflated egos due to these apps. All right, so we're on what seems to be a Reddit post, and it says internet perceptions of women and dating. ... Someone says, if I can pick up how you're off-putting you are by just the Reddit comment, or by this Reddit comment, I'm sure women on dating apps and in real life do too. The issue is you. And the comment was something, you can't read it all, but it says something making a sacrifice going out with them. Lol. You think I want to raise 2 kids that aren't mine? And oh, you can't have more because you have a uterus removed. What? Oh, cool. And then they respond, I'm guessing I'm very nice in person. I've actually had girls tell me I'm too nice, which is weird. On here I vent. And then someone commented saying, couldn't be the nonsense you spout online, cringe face, or being a passport bro, or screeching about women dodging accountability. No, it's the women chasing the top 10%. Oh, get a grip. And then the same guy responds, weirdly, I got a lot of matches and I don't even have a job, but he is right. Women have a huge inflated ego due to these apps. There will be a mid-30s overweight mother of 2 that will think they can do better than you. Like, girl, you're even lucky I showed up. That is such a shitty mentality. Like, that mentality is just the reason behind why dating apps can suck. The fact that dudes are on there with that mentality, and then some women are on there with inflated egos, for sure, 100%. Not all, but some women are on dating apps with inflated egos. But then it's also because these guys are thinking like this. Like, that is making it inflated. Like, it's literally a paradox. Yeah, what's the next one in the comments? Oh, okay, so we have his comment. You think a mid-30s overweight mother of two and recently divorced has the pick of the litter? You'd be surprised. You would be surprised because there are a lot of desperate people on both parties, especially men. No, she's a 3 at best. God, dude, brother, why are you even dying on this hill, man? And is sitting there rejecting 8s because she's waiting for a 10. Dude, I'm really curious what he views himself. Does he view himself as an 8? Women are delusional, then they're gonna wonder why they're still single at 50. Lol, look in the mirror. Look, I want to say this right now. There are people of both groups, or all groups technically, that are delusional, because we see it all the time in these nice guys and incels that they view that they deserve 10s, and some of them are not. So it's the same thing that applies. So whatever he's saying could just be flipped, right? Women are delusional, then what? Okay. And then someone comments, this is projection. It really is. And rating people is so lame. But hey, like I said, if you were happy with your pick of the litter, then you wouldn't feel the need to be bitter. I agree. If you're on Reddit complaining about shit like this, like, come on, dude. I tried. Hands up emoji. If you don't stop having contempt for 50% of the population because you don't have the options, you'll be the one single at 50. Bitter and lonely. Good luck. And then he responds, I have a girlfriend now. Yeah, sure, buddy. For over a year. So, lol. Or he might just not be happy with her because, like, why are you on Reddit fucking complaining about shit like this? And people are easily rage baited. IDK, what the problem is. Sorry, but a 4 shouldn't be holding out for a 9. Again, look in the mirror. What is up with these numbers, man? Oh, I forgot. We get to knock out bad grammar for that German right guy. Oh, and we also, for the German right guy, we get to knock out long message too. Nice. But yeah, that's silly willy. Let's read the comments. They're so obsessed with women having standards as if men are out there dating women they're not attracted to. Yeah, for real, dude. It's insane to think that both people don't have this problem. Like, what? We see it all the time on my videos. Like, literally guys will be like, oh, if a girl doesn't blah, blah, which is fine. It's okay to have requirements and standards. I actually think it's a good thing, but you have to be realistic with those standards. And then for the girl side, they're saying this stuff, which is also can be true because some girls do have really high standards. And it's just like both people can suck with that. And some standards make a lot of sense though. I get a lot of matches. I have a girlfriend. I get the feeling neither of those things are true. Oh man. I mean, single moms would obviously be picky in my opinion. Once you have kids, a big priority is making sure anyone you bring into your life is safe. Also, they've got life experience and won't necessarily swoon over the first guy to give them validation. Facts. And that's the difference between, you know, experienced daters and like really young people too. They might even have greater appreciation for their peace and solitude. At least that's what's true for so many single mothers I know. And that should be the same thing with single fathers. You should have a high standard for your kids. Feels like this guy is telling on himself. I figured single women with kids would be desperate. How dare they reject me? All right, so this next one says, plus, I'm a nice guy who is all about women's pleasure. What? Okay, so we're on Snapchat again, classic. I need to add that to the bingo sheet. We may have to add in the next one. All right, so the other person says, what you doing? Me or OP says, "Lo, nothing much, just winding up. How about you?" The guy goes, "Just checking you out on Insta, winky face. You're so pretty for real." Okay. Oh man, now I gotta blur this one thing. Look, I'm a bit, and then he says, you know, what rhinos have. Can I show you what I'm packing? Brother, like, are you packing do you work for Amazon? Because if you do, please, I'm missing a package. It's like 2 days late. You need to speed things up, Bo. She goes, lol, sure. That's crazy that she's even accepting this. He sends a pic of, you know, packing peanuts, crying emoji, happy crying tear emoji. Well, that's just too big for me. Whiny face. It's actually a bit scary. What the fuck? What is this conversation? Oh my God. What? He says, LMAO, I know. My packing peanuts can rearrange. Wow. Yeah, not saying that. And then she says, you know, lol. I know some women like a lot of packing peanuts, but I'm not one of them, lol. Good for you that you have a big packing peanut, but I've tried it before a few times and never really enjoyed it. Just being honest, lol. This is a weird conversation. She goes, wait, are you rejecting me for having a lot of packing peanuts? Yeah, I don't want to be in pain or feel cramps. It's just nothing personal. Just trust me. The packing peanuts just wouldn't be enjoyable. It's very large. He goes, wow, you're so stupid. What the fuck? All right, we get to insult after rejection. Nice. We love that. No woman rejects a guy for having a lot of packing peanuts. Plus, I'm a nice guy who is all about women's pleasure. Your loss. Yeah, you seem really nice. Blocked by. Gets blocked. Let's go. Hey, we're doing good on bingo today. That's crazy though. It's almost like this guy just can't understand that like women have preferences, dude. What are you even on? Someone in the comments says some of the worst cuddling of my life was with well-endowed men who have no idea what they were doing. I've actually heard that from some of my good girlfriends. Guys with a lot of packing peanuts can be legit terrifying. I wish they could understand how scary and vulnerable it can be to cuddle with. Yeah, that's crazy that we just read that. Oh my God, what even is this sub, bro? Also, he gets rejected, so we get to knock that off. All I need is I'm better than you, or like I dislike women, creepy age stuff, something like that. I mean, I don't need that because I'm not gonna hope that people are doing that. Oh, anything with height and curses at women would be good too. Wait, did we get curse at women? No, I'm surprised that we actually haven't had that yet. But all right, let's read this next one. I was very nice to you. I didn't think you would be this disrespectful. Okay. We have some text conversation. I don't know what app this is on, but the guy goes, okay, so now this is yesterday, by the way. Okay, so now it looks like you're ignoring my messages. Thought we had a nice conversation earlier. I don't understand what's going on. She goes, I'm trying to go to sleep, sorry. Which is completely fine. Like, girls, believe it or not, girls have to go to sleep too. And then the guy goes, I'm sorry, Kimmy, but I messaged you at 5 p.m. and I didn't hear from you. Bro, if a girl doesn't message you, just get the hint and either one, wait, because she probably is busy. Like, her life doesn't revolve around you, at least, especially not in the beginning. Like, come on, like, it's actually better, and this goes for women too. Like, just text when you're free. And then if someone isn't texting you, don't long for their messages because then you just look desperate and needy, bro. Just some advice. I could be wrong. I don't know. All right, he goes, I'm sorry, Kimmy, but I messaged you at 5 p.m. and I didn't hear from you. And now you're saying that you're trying to sleep. I find that to be very rude. I was very nice to you. I didn't think you would be this disrespectful. What? I apologize. I was babysitting tonight, so I couldn't respond. Have a good night. Very valid. Like, come on. Like, she was busy. Well, do you want to continue our conversation? Dude, she's sleeping. Oh, no, this is today, the next day. Sorry. Okay, so no. Next day, he goes, well, do you want to continue our conversation? No, thanks, but it was nice meeting you. Very respectful. Very respectful curve. And then he goes, I am shocked to see that a Jewish girl would treat someone of their own kind like this. Bro, what? Just because you're Jewish doesn't mean you're entitled to, like, her love. What? You were very rude to me last night with your first response, and you know that it was very disrespectful. You could have been sincere, but chose to treat me like garbage. Wow, what a nice guy. I asked you about yourself, and you find something wrong with me doing so. I thought you had a little bit more class than this. What do you mean? You just met them. What do you mean you thought? Like, you had this, like, assumption that all Jewish women are just gonna fucking love you? That's so fucking funny, man. Oh, also earlier, the guy in the last post did compliment the girl. He said, you're very pretty, so we get to knock out compliments women. Sorry, I forgot about that one. But yeah, wow, I can't not believe. I guess if, you know, you're Asian, you have to be in love with me because how could you do that with, like, how would you not with your own kind, right? What the fuck kind of mentality is that, dude? So your response, wait, so you're supposed to treat someone of your own better? Ew. How about you treat everyone the same? Yeah, also, someone of your own. We're all humans. How about you treat all humans good? Because we're all humans. What the fuck? Like, in general, like, just respect everybody. Also, she doesn't owe a stranger her undivided attention. We have lives outside of dating. They had a great conversation. Doesn't mean that Kimmy had to respond to Mr. Wonderful immediately. He sounds demanding and special. Kimmy dodged a bullet. I fully agree. Someone of their own. Red flags. All right, this one says, you think I'm a kid who says you're a woman, go back to kitchen. I work in a dessert shop. I bake and cook. What? What am I reading? All right, let's read this combo. So we have a message combo on Discord or something, some game. I don't know. Hey, did you need anything? And then sends a little fun emote. Yeah, Tips. How do I get a girlfriend? Okay. And this is on a game. Are you a guy or girl? Kind of depends on which. Guy. All right. I think it's important to show that you respect women. That is, you know what? The first bare minimum for getting a girl. Believe it or not. Hey, this might be crazy to some guys, but you know, if you show that you respect who you like, they might like you back. And that applies to everyone, right? Yeah, that's just so silly that some people just don't know that. You think, oh, and then after she says, I think it's important to show that you respect women, which is valid advice. He goes, you think I'm a kid who says you're a woman, go back to the kitchen? Who attacked you, bro? She was just giving you advice. I work in a dessert shop. I bake and cook. She literally said nothing and had no assumption that you were this guy. And not about respecting women when they either hate men or lesbians or think I'm as good as best friend. And don't tell me to wait being best friend for at least a year. Who hurt you? Because I waited 3 years for someone as best friend who literally ignored my feelings and started dating others, running to me, asking for comfort after every breakup she gets. How am I supposed to get a girlfriend? Just never mind. And then Owl has left the world chat. And then, which is like the game world. And then she goes, ... Yeah, it's so weird when we see these because it's like the girl was genuinely giving him good advice. Just respect women. And he's like, oh, how dare you? You don't think I respect women? I'm like, bro, dude, you're the one who asked for advice and she gave you genuine advice. Like, what? Calm down. Some of these guys need to just chill. Look, not everyone out here is out to get you. And a lot of people have defensive mentalities because of plethora of reasons. And it doesn't give an excuse, but a lot of people, you know, been hurt, been bullied, been down bad, been done wrong by women, right? Or whatever. And so they think that every woman's out there to get them. That's not a good mentality, bro. Chill. Realize that there are cool people of all groups. Just chill. And then become a cool person, you know? Wow, that was a lot. And we get to knock out 5 messages in a row. I love that he said because he works in a dessert shop and bake and cook, he respects women. How are those two things connected? That's so stupid. Crazy. Let's read the comment. I've waited 3 years for someone as best friend. So he feels entitled to someone's feelings and will wait for you to be worn down by the constant persistence. Yeah, for real. Not even Genshin is safe. Oh, this is Genshin. I do know of that game. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Girls only want men with muscles, not a guy like me who will help you through the unaliving of your parents. Oh, brother, what? Someone put this on their bio on Tinder? Are you serious? So we're on a dating app here. And in his dating app profile, he says, your husband will literally have to guide you through of both of your parents. So choose that man wisely. I mean, that's true. Unless your parents are already gone, but that's true. But why would you say that on Tinder? That's so intense. Like, yeah, muscles are cool, but can he sit there with you in the hospital waiting room for 6 hours without making it about his fantasy football team? Oh, this screams of nice guy. Okay, you're out here picking based on how you feel, who you feel looks hot in a backwards hat. Meanwhile, backwards hat. What? This dude definitely got curved for like a backwards hat guy. Because like, how many girls specifically like guys with backwards hats? Probably like 0.01%. Meanwhile, the real test is, can you trust them to walk to your dad's doctor when you're feeling too overwhelmed to do it yourself? I can be that guy. All right, brother. White knighting at it. They're not even white knighting. It's more of like just nice guy. Jesus Christ. What? Yeah, the comments on this one gotta be good. Who wants to tell this guy that some men are kind and have thighs that could split a watermelon? Yeah, you can also be strong and nice. Believe it or not. It's kind of crazy. I know this guy thinks it's one or the other. I love the casual talking to all women like they're idiots too, as if we care. All we care about is muscles and how you look in a backwards cap. Yeah, what's up with the backwards cap thing, man? All right, nice guys are victims. Hey, we got a incel.is post. God, we are so close to bingo. Come on. This is our last one for the day too. Like, please, please, please. Let's see if we hit it. And since it is incel.is, I'll blur it to start. Let's see how much I have to censor here. Sorry that I have to cut off some of this, guys. It's just because, you know, some of the words cannot be on display on YouTube. So let's read it. So nice guys deserve better on incel.is. A poem, you might say. Nice guys are victims. Oh, God. What a start. I wish we had victim on here. They didn't do anything wrong to deserve rejection from women. Like, what do you mean by nice guys deserve it? Like the guys on this subreddit? Because some of them have said some very silly things to deserve it. It's not right. And also, to reject someone, you can reject someone for whatever reason you want. You have free will. We all have free will in that. It's not right that nice guys are turned down while women throw themselves at chads and bad boys. Oh, brother. Nice guys deserve free cuddles and financial reparations for the pain and suffering that women inflicted on them. Yeah, this is not the first time I read something like this. I might have already read this one, dude, honestly. A question for lurkers. Why is it okay for women to throw themselves at men who are undeserving of a woman's attention? How do you know they're undeserving, though? Like, that's what bothers me, man. Like, how do you know that these guys aren't actually way fucking better than you? You know? I'm just curious. While they completely disregard nice guys with so many good qualities, it's not okay. It's unfair. Wah, wah, wah. Women don't care because they are selfish brats who only think about themselves and not about others who are negatively affected by their actions. Again, this might baffle this guy, but we also do things that can negatively affect others as well, guys and girls. It goes, what are you even talking about? Oh my God. Oh, this is so goofy. So that's it for the news stuff. Let's go into a few of the best posts of the year, because I did promise you guys that. It's going to be a little bit longer of an episode. And I also really want to hit bingo, because I have not hit bingo in so long. Oh, we have best posts of all time? All right, I'm going to cut off a little bit of this one. Damn, this has a lot of upvotes. All right, 6 years ago, a self-aware former nice guy. Okay. Sorry, I am purposely blocking off what I need to block off. In my early 20s, I used to have a bunch of resentment towards the girls that weren't interested in me back in the day when I was into anime and rock music. No punctuation. That was tough to read. So back in the day when he was into anime and rock music, he had resentment towards girls that weren't interested in him. Early 20s. I thought they just didn't like nice guys. Then I saw a pic of myself from back then, and I was ugly AF. Looked musty and had a silk dragon print button up. So yeah, my bad. It could be both of those things. I mean, a plethora of things that the girls didn't like in you. Yeah, the fedoras of the 90s. The silk dragon button up. That's so funny. It could also be your actions too. But yeah, the dressing doesn't help. 'Tis the struggle of true gentlemen. When you thought things were going smooth with the one girl you just got done texting, but then you go on Reddit and see y'all's convo in r/niceguys. That would be so fucking... dude, I can't even fathom that, but that is fucking hilarious. Could you imagine? Today I was reminded why I don't post photos of myself on social media. A guy DMs them, or her, hey, I saw your Fortnite cosplay. How did he end up seeing it? If you didn't put, okay, I'm blank, by the way. Just a nice guy trying to make some friends. Did you make that costume yourself? Don't say much, huh? Sorry, did I say something to offend you? Wow, he sent that all in one span because there's no time jump. So I know he sent that all within like 30 minutes. Dude, calm down. Sometimes people just don't respond to you right away. And he goes, hello, after only 45 minutes. Or no, 55 minutes. He says, hello, are you there? Hey, sorry, I was having dinner with my family. I didn't actually make it. I borrowed it from a friend. Well, it was super impressive, especially. And you know what? I actually have a couple homies that cosplay, and they do deal with shit like this. You don't see a lot of girls cosplaying as Fortnite tunes. Do you actually play, or do you just cosplay for likes? Yeah, I play. Just making sure, because a lot of girls just cosplay characters for attention or likes. Well, hold up. If you're in the world of cosplaying or dressing up, like Halloween even, any costume, right? Do you have to play to dress up? No. Maybe you just liked how the character looked. What's wrong with that? What? There's nothing wrong. I mean, yeah, it's cooler if you do know the character. But anyway, so she says, okay, man, have a good holiday. Thumbs up. Obviously, trying to end the conversation. Dude's being weird. And then he goes, you too. Is that all you're going to say? Yeah? What? She goes, yeah, it's been a long day and I am stuffed, and I'm trying to unwind. So have a nice one. Have a good night, bud. The good night, bud. She goes, some people just tend to be more appreciative when you compliment them. Bro, stop. You can't get the hint that she's not into it, bro. Not all just figured you'd be a little bit more appreciative, especially since you claim to be a gamer. Do you play PC or console? That would explain a lot. Sweating emoji. Hello? Hello? The little empty hellos are so funny. Also, is this a backhanded compliment? Nah, I don't think it is. Sorry if that sounded a little hostile. Dude, hostile doesn't even begin to describe the extremely one-sided conversation. Only one-sided because someone, wink wink, you is quiet. Ew, what? She goes, FML. What? Smiley face, I'm teasing. Dude, stop. Thank you for your half-assed compliment. As condescending as they were, I'm trying to enjoy my night, and I don't have time for your nice guy boo. So I guess it is a backhanded compliment. Is it? Or I don't. Fuck it. I need it. He goes, I literally just tried being nice to you. I complimented your shitty cosplay. There goes the true nice guy. He always comes out. I tried making conversation. F me for trying, though. You're a fake ass B. Highly doubt you game. Fake A. It's a holiday. Have some effing cheer. Ew, dude. Listen, I was just trying to compliment you. I liked your cosplay and thought we had something in common. I'm sorry if that seemed rude. I swear I'm not normally like this. I'm usually pretty normal. What? I've just been trying to start conversations with a few people, and I'm having the worst time getting people to reply. Well, I wonder why. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, that sucks. Yeah. She goes, just kidding, F off. Effing B, effing typical, effing B. Jesus Christ, there's so many F words. I'm going to start blurring this just to make it safe. I would have blocked you sooner, but I thought you'd score me some Reddit points. Let's find out. Wow, a lot of mean things. Yeah, I get to knock off derogatory term for women, and not really a threat, so I'll leave that alone. But yeah, wow. Yep, we're going to end it on that note. I'm so sad, man. Look at the bingo sheet. We were so close. So freaking close, man. All I needed was an insult to other guys. Maybe I did get that. I just don't remember. But yeah, hopefully when we do this on the next time, we can be in live stream and you guys can help me out. You know, check the boxes. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a Patreon member, I'll see you guys there. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Stay tuned. I got a lot of things cooking up. And yeah, tomorrow's video will be, I think, oh no consequences. So that's gonna be a fun one. Love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.